right, making my way up to the first trail that I'm gonna travel on today. Proceeding with caution. Seeing a couple of private property signs saying to stay on the traveled way. So what I'm assuming is that the road is an easement and they just don't want anybody going off into the woods on either side of the trail here. So I'm almost to the trailhead, or what's supposed to be the trailhead. I'm gonna find out here in about a half a mile. I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, day 2, traveling in Bozeman, Montana. And I found a cool trail that was only about 15-20 minutes from the hotel. And we are right at the base of a mountain. I don't know how far up the mountain it's going to take me, but I'm not going to the top. I've only got maybe 2 hours to burn before I gotta start heading towards Butte, Montana, so I can go to the Sage Wall. But it was just too much time. I couldn't spend it at the hotel, so I had to just quickly find something. So here at the trailhead, I always stop and read the different information, look for any warnings, look for information on wildlife. I got my kit on today, so I got my bear alarm in case I see one. I got my bear spray. I got my lethal protection, and I hope it never comes to that, but it's there. Yeah, looks like this is going to be a cool trail. It's called the Middle Cottonwood Trail. So like I said in my other video, had to drive up some private land where I'm sure there's an easement to get people up here, and I was feeling a little uneasy about it. And then finally I saw another truck coming up behind me, and I was waiting for him to start flashing his lights or something like that to be like, yo, get off my property. But turns out it was just another couple with their dogs coming out to the trail. I can hear water already, so I'm heading down here towards the water just to get a look. Oh, yep, nice little creek right there. Yeah, this just leads right to the water and stops. So I'm gonna follow the main trail because this one is pretty tight. Stay tuned. I'll let you know if I find anything cool. Pretty damp. It's only 9:30 in the morning right now, so a little cool outside, probably in the 50s. Should be getting into the 60s and 70s later today. I'll let you know how it goes. Peace. Yo, about a half an hour in to my hike. Nice little hike. Gaining elevation. Everything's uphill, so that's a good thing because when it's time to go home, everything's downhill. Came upon this rock formation, and obviously something probably goes up in there and lives. I don't know what, but looks really cool. Sure, you got to beware of falling rocks around here. But yeah, cool stuff you find when you're in Bozeman, Montana. Oh man, very cool rock formation. And for as cool as this is, I can't wait to get to the Sage Wall and show you guys that. You've heard me mention it a few times now. Hope you've looked it up on Google so you can see what it is. But I'll do my best to explain it when I arrive and post that video. Till then, peace. All right. So as you can see, once again, next to a beautiful little babbling brook here. As I look up the side of the mountain, definitely looks like bear country, possible Sasquatch country up there. Same thing on that side. Really cool looking stuff around here. Really enjoying this hike. I have to look up every once in a while to remind myself I'm actually not in Maryland, because the scenery is very similar to trails that I hike in Maryland. But then when you look up and see that there's a gigantic mountain right behind you or beside you, that's when you remember you're not in Maryland, or at least not in central Maryland, maybe out in a few areas in western Maryland. But yeah, these mountains are big. I'm definitely gonna have to come back here one day and climb one of them. I just don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. But I want to, like, what they call summit a mountain. And these are only like, I think like 9,000 feet, 10,000 feet, which in the grand scheme of things is not a lot. Tallest mountain on earth is Mount Everest at 27,000 feet. But to be able to go up to the top of one of these bad boys would be a great accomplishment for somebody like me who's not a mountain climber. I'm a trail walker, but I definitely want to go up to the top of one day. So for now, I'm gonna keep on hiking. I got maybe 20 more minutes of hiking before I have to turn around and go back so I can stay on schedule. Peace. It's gonna be a while before I get to the top of one of these mountains, because I just went from, that's the trail, to where I'm at. I'm gassed out, and I want to go to the top of that motherfucker. Shit, it would take some training. Or damn, even those over there, those are even higher. I still want to do it, but I'm definitely gonna have to get on that Stairmaster for a couple of months in advance, because that's really all it is each step is like doing a squat, or a lunge I should say, lifting all your body weight up, trying to get up this rough terrain. It ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Trying to pay attention going down so I don't roll an ankle, mess up the rest of my trip. Woo. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's no joke. All right, heading back. About to go get in the car, start heading out towards Butte. I'll let you know when I get there. Peace. All right, I'm about 20 minutes away from the Sage Wall. It's gonna be right over in the mountains somewhere. I gotta come up here for another 18 minutes, it looks like, and then hook a right, and we're gonna go into the mountains up over there. Can't wait to get over there, put my hands on that wall, and feel some history.